How's it going, everybody? My name is Thomas Eck, and welcome to my channel. As you can see here, today we're playing a new Let's Play, or RPG game, whatever you want to call it, video game, called Ace Attorney Wright Trilogy. I saw there was another game like this called the Great Ace Attorney, but I've been looking up on the internet seeing which one I should play, and a lot of people are saying play this game instead first, and then play the other one. So we're gonna do that. You know, this is my first time playing Ace Attorney. I've had heard about this game, mostly the protagonist Phoenix Wright. I've had heard about him from Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and another game. I forgot the name of it, but anyways, here we are. It's a bit exciting, this game set is a bit like Danganronpa, except we're not dealing with teenagers trying to kill each other. We're dealing with actual criminals right now. So this should be exciting. So before we dive on into this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. And let's get started. Let's get into this video. Okay, I see a murder weapon. Someone used the murder weapon is a statue. Wait. Why is it going auto? Hold on. Where's remote? Okay. Oh. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. So I guess we found our suspect. Boy, am I nervous, said Phoenix, right? Goodness gracious, I gotta read. Riot. Hiya, Chief. Oof, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before the case? Oh, this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over, said some random person. My life, everything, it's all over, said some random person. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh God. Junko will be going crazy right now if she sees him like this. I want to do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Sigh. He's calling my name. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. But, so did you kill him or not? I mean, did you kill her? Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. Wait, huh? I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Oh, so you knew the person that died, huh? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. So y'all are dating, huh? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had this saying, when something smells, it's usually the buds. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Alright. No pressure. August 3rd, 10 o'clock a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Here we are. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. You sound so nervous. Oh God. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. A little nervous, yeah, it's quite obvious. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. Oh, come on now, don't give up just yet. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and whatever. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about and you'll do fine. I'm not going to answer them wrong. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name? I don't know her name. It's wait. I was just about to say I don't know her name either. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Why you had to say it out loud? Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim name is listed in the court record. Just press the R1 button to check it anytime, okay? Thank you. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Okay, let me see. Oh, Sydney. The victim name is Sydney Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wyatt. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well, you make him think he's relaxed. That's good enough for me, at least. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what the object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. Okay. It's kind of weird that the culprit left the murder weapon literally beside the victim. That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? I see. The court accepted into evidence. Okay, so the statute added to the court record. Riot, be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R1 button to check the court record frequently. It's crazy that we're getting into the story so fast. I kind of like that. They don't like to beat around the bush. They just like, all right, you ready for getting in the game? All right, let's get right into it. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. You got a smug face for something so serious right now. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. But didn't Romeo and Juliet die, though? Exactly. I didn't know the Cleopatra and the other one relationship, but I'm like, wait, didn't Romeo and Juliet die? Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. Was it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport? According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Okay, passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. I love the music. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. I wish I understand more of the story, man. I'm going off into this case not knowing like the full deets or the story. I can't even talk to what's his name before this case started. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Okay. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. I'm surprised you don't know that. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude, we can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Riot, I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong direction. Should I stop him from answering? Markheim had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating oh, no. I don't know. If I say nothing, he was going to say that. I'm going to die. I'm just going to drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Please be quiet. You're just making the situation a whole lot worse for you right now. But let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. No, 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 no. We need to do something right now. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Go. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly? Stop him from answering. Alright, let me think. I gotta try to think, get into his his mentality. He's very nervous right now, right? I don't want to stop him from answering, though. If he could just speak out on his alibi, like, I gotta think. If I don't stop, let's weigh in the options, okay? The time of death is July 31st, and she died around 4 or 5 p.m. Alright, let's weigh our options now. If we go with have him answer honestly, there is a but he will be the one that tries to intervene, right? Like I know with these attorneys and stuff like that, they want to try to make him answer questions that makes him look guilty, right? But if I stop him from answering, I wish I could look back to what he was saying. Shoot, I wish I could look back to what he was saying. Nah. Wasn't that either? I can't look back to the previous one. I'm gonna stop him from answering. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't even... This was terrible. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Maybe... Okay. Maybe it wasn't a bad idea to stop him. 'Cause I don't want him to say anything stupid, though. But he did say something stupid. Like he said he doesn't remember. But, I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. No, I think we'll turn this around. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspaper at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. This is the criminal. That's the real criminal here. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh yes, newspaper, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Alright, witness account. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed. Ooh, that's a new vocabulary I had never seen before. Quallowed? I quallowed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I need to stop voice acting and actually like read and understand what he's saying. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 o'clock p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Okay. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during blackouts unless it's a house phone? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sywit used was one of those. He doesn't have a cell phone? That's interesting. He doesn't have a cell phone. What time period are we in? I should keep that in mind. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Goodness gracious. Okay, electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of crime. I'll keep that in mind. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination? Your Honor? Alright, right, this is it. The real deal. Ooh, boy. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness' face. Okay. Open the court record with the R1 button, then point out the contradiction in the testimony. Okay. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. Half open, you say? Yes, the door was halfway open, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd, in a big city like this, I thought. I see, and what happened next? Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. I don't think so. That's just being nosy for no reason. Truer words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. Why did pain cut him off so quickly? So, you looked into the apartment. What happened then? Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quallowed in fright. I quallowed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. So, you didn't touch anything in that apartment? Yes. I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? I thought to call the police immediately. You thought to call the police? Does that mean you didn't actually call them? Please, please, listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police. What happened next? However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Wait a minute. The blackout started around noon, right? This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence in the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? No, okay. But when was the time? It was noon, right? Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making an accusation. Semester. I don't think that won me any points to the judge. Okay. The phone in our apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't, right? But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that. I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. No, not yet. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 o'clock p.m. This was it, right? Because it says it was noon to 6 p.m. Right? No, it was here. The time was 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. You found the body at 1 o'clock p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 o'clock p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy, I'm smart! Let me stop. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometimes after 4 p.m. Okay, it's on easy mode though. Like I'm just starting the game. It's gonna be easy for a little bit. And it's gonna get harder sooner or later. There was nobody to find at 1 o'clock p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Yeah. Oh, that this is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. Yeah, no. How could you forget the time at something that's serious like this? After his test, okay, I think I got his voice. What's his name down? Mr. Payne's voice now. After his testimony, I found that hard to believe. Mr. Saywit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 o'clock p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wyatt. Way to put him on the spot. Yeah, way to put him on the fire. I forgot the name of it. I forgot what it's called. Shoot, I try to be all smart. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Here we go. Gotta contradict more lies. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 o'clock p.m. That's a good cover-up. But I'll figure it out. Terribly sorry about that misunderstanding. Okay. I see. Oh god, I can't do deep voice, man. I'll try though. You heard a voice saying the time on the tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Riot, you know what to do. I've got this one. Okay. It's time to cross-examine now. Time to contradict his lie, or trying to find a contradiction in his lies. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. No. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming on television. Let's get that one. Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Well, no. I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. I gotta get into the voice acting, man. Riot! I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified. He heard the time. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? How do you explain that gap? Well, witness, can you explain this? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. Should I press on that one? No. That's why I thought it was 1 o'clock p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Well, you just watch it. Not much point pressing him on that one, was there? Go over again. Notice anything suspicious? Not yet. Maybe look through there. Let me think. No, I'm trying to think. Alright, now it's getting rather interesting now. Wait a minute, why was the TV on for the first place then? Wait a second. Hold up, now that I just thought of it. Why was the TV on when she just came in? Okay, how do I do it? Here. No, that's not it. Your Honor. Yeah, okay, this isn't it either. Alright. Hold on. Right, it was a blackout. I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry. I just realized that it was a blackout. So how was she able? Why was the TV even on? No, wait. Yeah, I do notice something suspicious. It was a blackout. Ah, God, I'm so stupid. I can't believe I came to that conclusion so. S- it took me so long to come to that conclusion. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. Uh, you couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah! I well. Uh, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sywitz? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Saywitz, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather. Oh, wait, no, it's the judge voice. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It, it must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sywitz. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Alright, we gotta listen to what he has to say. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. I didn't hear the time. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. But that, okay, that's easy. That must have been what I saw. That's okay. That's very easy to contradict now. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. I don't even need to press more for information now. So easy. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sywitz. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. Now, unless I'm in if that's how it was back in that time period, then I'm okay. But that clearly looks like a statue in my eyes. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I know you're not going to believe such an obvious lie like that. So the murder weapon was a table clock. I know he's not, and if it's a murder weapon, why would you pick up? Why? Because you had to pick it up and see it, right? Why would you look at it and it's all bloody and messed up? If you would have sense, you will leave something that has blood on it alone, so you won't tamper with the crime or like the evidence and stuff like that. Well, Mr. Wright, I'm getting a little tilted right now. It appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes, I do have a problem with it. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in that witness testimony, obviously. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Duh! Come on now! I will be Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Wait, why am I reading like what's his name? Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the date of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove it went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sywit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. So it is a clock. That's interesting. Understandable. Since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim, that voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about that time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjectures. Baseless? Just look at the witness face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, oh, he threw his wig at me with my face. Oh, he's going off now. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn. Give him death. Whoop. Do not fall now. Please don't fall. Order. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. What is it? How do I tell? Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sywit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Examine the clock batteries, no. Ask the neighbors, no. Try sounding the clock? Let's sound the clock now. Here is the court. Here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, oh wait, oh, it was a judge voice. I should have done the judge voice. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, you've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sywit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sywit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Wait a second. Yes, Your Honor. Don't give up! Hold on! We can figure this out. We can figure this out. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sywet. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. But he's acting so suspicious, though. Not so fast, Mr. Sywet. Mia? I mean, Chief. Listen up, Riot. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right, Riot? Or right? Oh, I forgot. I don't know. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I think I can. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, Riot. Right? What is it? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Riot, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence that prove why the clock was running slow. It can't be this. I don't know. What could I say? And I can't mess up because if I mess up, it's game over. Let's see. Let's go over the ones I didn't use. I used this one. I used this one. Let's go with this one. The victim had just returned home from aboard the day before the murder. As we all know, the time differences between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 o'clock p.m. here, it's 1 o'clock a.m. the next day there. That clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in our apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sywet? Or should I say, or should I say, Mr. Did It? Dang, he passed out. Order, I say. I did it! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds defendant Mr. Larry Butts not guilty. Yay! You're welcome, Larry. And with that, this court is adjourned. Yay, I did it! It turns out that Frank Sywet was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Cyrus let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Cyrus grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Whew, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. Why? Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. She... You poor thing. Larry, she was a... nah, never mind. She dumped your behind. What? Let me... He'll get over it soon. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. I don't want that. A present from me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Oh. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Yeah. Don't that make you want to just cry? No, not me. Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she thought about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? This? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to have to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. This is a fun game. I like this game. Riot? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we could do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Oh, that's good advice. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll take a toast to innocent buds. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? This is a fun game. I'm starting to like this. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. What? Plot twist! What's going to happen? Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold the evidence hold you want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. Oops. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes? Can you come by the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Or Maya. Conversations recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. So that's the evidence. September 5, 8:57 p.m. at Fay and Cole Law Office. Now, Mrs. Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Mrs. Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho ho! You are not cogniferous on of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Mrs. Fay, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Mrs. Fay. And she was killed. And that's the culprit. Red, white, blue. Ooh! No, 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 no. Okay. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. at Fay & Co. Law Office. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Move. That smell. Blood. Sis. Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! I'm not yelling. No. You know, I will go into acting, but I'm not yelling. He goes, Maya, who are you? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulders. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Yeah, now she's really dead. Chief. Let's examine. It's encrusted with dried blood. Why do people leave murder weapons all out on the ground? Like, come on now. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Milk was here. Oh, you already got that one. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious place. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. Okay. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Okay, we got glass shards. The broken remains of a... I dropped my phone! A glass light stand broken beyond all recognition. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia? Oh, Maya meant. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Okay. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. and find out what that girl was doing here. Okay. Guess we call the police now. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. But what was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Oh no. Don't tell me she's gonna think we are the one that did it. The Faye and Cole Ledger bird book. Oh my god. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used his PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. A perfectly normal office desk. Nothing out of the ordinary. The chief had a very particular policy about office decoration. Spend big on stuff that clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Okay, interesting, to say the least. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Nothing in the trash can. The phone receiver is missing a few screws. I better not use it. Oh! I was here for so long. I forgot about that. So I could just move. Let's go for circle. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I'll put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yeeps. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I'll work here. Maya. Or, yeah, I'm gonna call her Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye. Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there would be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Let me present to her this. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Ooh, excuse me. But why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. But why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. Here they come. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. What an interesting name. See? Gumshoe. What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. She might be working cahoots with a real criminal. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait. She wouldn't have. Nah. Excuse me. Eek. This word Maya here mean any this word Maya here mean anything to you? Um, that's my name. What? The victim drew this hair note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the percent, man. What? That's not good. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questionings and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for the visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Yes, because she's not the one that did it. September 6, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Wow. They have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. I don't know why I said it with so much enthusiasm, to be honest. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Not a chance. I wanted someone actually said that to her. It's up to you. Of course I will. It's up to you. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. I would say a prime suspect, but you're a suspect right now. But the way how you, like, exactly from this scene though, I don't think she's guilty. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. Aww. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior's partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned. He's a genius. One of those strikes fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh? Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. Let's talk to her more. Or let me present this to her again. Remember that receipt? You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea why she... Absolutely none. Do you trust me? I do. I trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but that detective thinks I did. Let me not say anything. Did this was lying next to the chief's body? I saw that too. They said they thought there were pieces of a broken light stand. Yeah, that seems about right. Though I never heard of a glass light stand before this. Alright. Let's talk to her more. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like... the clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in the case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Alright, give me your cell phone. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remember that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right, of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Alright. Let's talk to her more. Could you tell me more about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It particularly qualifies as serial murder by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Mia. That's all I need to hear for now. Alright. Let's move on. September 6th, Faye and Cole Loftus office. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry, of all people? Ah, I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. That's pretty dumb. And you're Detective Gumtree? Gumtree, was it? Detective Gumtree? Gumtree? Gum doesn't grow on tree piles. And I'm the one in charge here, so don't push your luck. Whatever you say, Detective. Anyway, get the name right. I only said your name wrong because you got my name wrong. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Oh my god. We Oh god. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Wait, give me the phone. Give me the phone. If he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Give me the give me the phone. I was wondering, did you see Maya's fake cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Let me think. Tell him straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, the detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me? Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Or maybe he's lying. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there, after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Got her phone. Perfect. Alright, I'm done with you. We can leave now. Alright, I'm done with you. I guess I should talk to him. I wanted to leave. I just wanted the cell phone, but I guess we'll see what he knows. So about Miss Faye, did you do any autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Okay. That's what I would like to see. Maybe it's a good thing that I didn't leave just yet. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, I am. Goodbye. Oh, wait. What do you want? One more thing I wanted to mention to you. Yes? I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. You're so stupid. Who says that? Oh no. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Mrs. April May. What are these names? What are these names? Larry Butt, Mrs. April, Dick Gumshoe? What is all these names? I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Mrs. May, huh? So you've sent her home already then? You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. Well, thank you. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. You're so stupid. Time to pay a visit to Mrs. May. I'm not even going. I don't care about Edgeworth. I don't want to deal with him anymore. Goodbye. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth Riot. Oh, Smooth Riot. Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say anything to that lawyer, pal. Teehee. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting. I can hardly contain myself. Oh, no. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. A pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Let's examine here real quick. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I don't know what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? I thought you were going to get freshened up. Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Oh, what's inside? Let's see. No, I'm not presenting her any of this information. What's your witness? Do you think you could tell me something? I need to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observe. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with big vocabulary. I know you're not getting seduced by this woman. Phoenix, get it yourself together. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please? Let me see, well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Let's about your room. I see there are two glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing power of observation. I mean, unless you've taken those two glasses by yourself, like it's common sense. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Mrs. May don't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Let's talk to her. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy, I'm not getting anything out of her. Let's see. There has to be a way for her to go. No, I'm not giving that either. I already talked to her. Let's go back to the detention. Alright, let's go and talk to her now that we got her cell phone. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Uh, actually, okay, let's ask her. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes. What's with that outfit? Oh, this. This is what acolytes. This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes, like people in religious training. What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. Spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. So you're an acolyte, a medium in training? That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family. So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountains to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Um, huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? I mean, I could help you. I'll accept. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? Not in good terms? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow? What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. And the visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Alright. Then I guess we'll go real quick. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I ever heard. Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. So you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fay. Yes, Maya Fay. Go on. Why that strange reaction? Cha-cha. Cha-cha, I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How do you know the trial was tomorrow? Ahem. Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. Someone must have paid him not to do it. What do I tell Maya? I try to get information out of him. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case? Well, you see, it's just I'm busy. You see, but the client is my Mia's Faye's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. So, why you can't do help her out? I'm confused, sir. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. If there are cameras around here, I can understand, but it's just you and me, sir. I won't say a peep. You have my word. Just tell me. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? I don't know. This is just weird. That painting. That's quite a painting. You notice. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? That color of the sky, the hue of the seal. Oh, okay. I'm not really interested in painting. I'm really not interested. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even ask. How did you know Mia Fang? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission. You can see in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. What's this one? Alright, nothing interesting here. Alright, we're done. Let's see if she's gone. You're still here. Shoot. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention Center, visitor room. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find that lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? The truth. Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. This is not the truth. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Yes, he refused to help. I see. I've been abandoned then. I don't want to press her information with her family, but I guess I should. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. So she could still be alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he he ruined our mother's life. Ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself on that mountain. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. They didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. You thought. The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultation with the medium had all been carried out in a secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became a laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me, White. That was his name, my sister told me. White. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4:00 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? I will defend you. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. Someone else is culprit. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was a killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witnessed strange behavior. Was that all an act? And the way the lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all, that she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know, I've been there a long, long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Aww. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Aww. Yeah, I got you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. She smiled at Lise. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what's next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? That's what I was trying to get. It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Let's go to it. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of the establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Mrs. May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you're in no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to sleep around a bit. Ah, almost forgot. Duh! You came back. Might I ask you to inform Mrs. May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White, our Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer, and that's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There is definitely something suspicious about this Mrs. May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake, I'll get this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean, yes, the bottom of it. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Mrs. May. In court. Alright guys, and with that we are going to conclude on today's episode. This game is a lot of fun and I'm heavily enjoying this a lot. I'm definitely going to play this game more often, and whatchamacallit, I have another Let's Play game that I'm going to upload as well called Judgment. I'm definitely going to upload that as well. And I don't know when, because I'm definitely going to get back into playing this game again. So you'll probably see another upload of me playing this game as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like I say every time, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.